Well, is the Burnham bounce over already? Some local by-election results this week, and indeed national poll results suggesting that it could well be. And this is a government already with its priorities all over the place. A huge increase we see, it looks like, for foreign aid. And of course, who's picking up the bill? Well, taxpayers in this country are, with tax rises on the way. Meanwhile, when it comes to the illegal migration emergency, things utterly out of control, to the point now this guidance has been published for people coming into this country by the Home Office, having to make clear that rape, sexual harassment and domestic abuse are illegal in the UK. What on earth is going on here?
I genuinely cannot believe what I have just read. The government has just published a handy guide for illegal migrants on how not to be a rapist, not to be a paedophile, how not to beat women, and how not to leave babies alone. That, again, may be really hard to believe, but that is exactly what they have just done. Illegal migrants are being taught what consent means, being taught that a woman has to say yes before you get to have sex with them. It has to be explained to them that men and women are equal. There's a handy cartoon here to help them understand that beating a woman is illegal. They're also told that it is illegal to harass people. And they have a full explainer here as to what child abuse is, including any sexual contact with a child under 16 is a serious crime. And it goes on and on and on. There's some important rules for parents, informing them that they shouldn't leave babies alone. Now, there's endless propaganda from the government that actually these men, that 200,000 people have turned up on our beaches illegally over the last 8 years from countries like Afghanistan, don't pose any meaningful threat to British women and girls. We know that that is not true. And when Nigel Farage and other reform figures have pointed out the threat that they pose to British women and girls, they are howled and shouted at by the political establishment. Well, this disgrace shows you exactly what the government knows. They know that they are a menace, and they are living in taxpayer-funded hotels. You are paying for their living costs in HMOs, in hotels. They are being dispersed all around the country, and they are in your local area. In some cases, they're near schools. They all need to be detained. They need to be deported.
Well, thanks so much to Applaud for sponsoring today's video. Now, this isn't a platinum credit card, but a remarkable device that could be a game changer for you. AI is absolutely changing the game, and the Applaud Note Pro can massively help you out. Now, obviously, I have to make lots of notes on the latest news for my channel, and you can see how this incredible device helps record and break down information easily. You can see when it came to the latest by-election, Applaud helping to break down the information quickly that I recorded, and really massively boosting productivity. And it could massively help you break down information from team meetings and business phone calls. Now, Applaud is highly compliant and protects users' data. They also offer a 30-day free return policy to give you peace of mind. So visit the Applaud website now, see the link below, and use the code Michael10 for 10% off the Applaud Note Pro. And so look, you know, our country is in a very dangerous situation right now. Andy Burnham asked about this Home Office guidance, and this is what the Prime Minister had to say about it.
As a government, we have a very clear principle. If you break UK law, you will be removed from the country, and we have seen that in relation to immigration, where removals are significantly up. I'm currently working to ensure that foreign national offenders who can be removed from the prison system are removed from that system. So it follows that if we're taking this approach, people are made it's made explicitly clear what the UK law is and what the societal norms of the UK are, and that's why this approach is being taken.
But regardless of what the Prime Minister says, you know, we know that we've become hopelessly soft touch. The defence and security of people in this country doesn't seem to be the top priority anymore, sadly. It's a situation that has been allowed to get worse and worse and worse for many, many years. And look, in terms of what the British people think, well, we know now that immigration is the number one issue. It seems to be an issue that Labour have very little to actually say, that Andy Burnham doesn't really seem to have a plan to deal with. Remarkable that already, with a new leader, with a new Prime Minister, the Burnham bounce appears to be over already, because YouGov have got in their latest polling Reform up to, Labour down to, the Conservatives down to, and Reform with a 2-point lead. What we have also seen this week are a set of local council by-election results that are very, very interesting. So we start off in Cumberland, where you can see here, and you know, some are talking about the Reform decline supposedly. Well, there's a Reform gain from Labour. And by the way, you'll note in every single one of these local council by-election results, by the way, the Tories are down, losing support. In Nottingham, you've got a Labour hold there, but the Labour vote more than halving. So there doesn't seem to be much evidence of a Burnham bounce there. And again, just look at that Conservative vote more than halving. In Barnsley, now you did see here actually a Labour gain from Reform and Labour's vote up, with both Reform and the Conservatives down there, and Restore on 6.5%. And in Huntingdonshire, you saw a Lib Dem gain from Reform, but Reform's vote share still up, the Conservative vote share down, and Labour on less than 5%. So where does that leave this country? Well, you can see here in terms of the council by-election results since the 2026 local elections in May, you can see the trend here, which is Reform up, the Lib Dems up slightly, the Conservatives down, Labour down. And really, it's interesting, isn't it, when you compare some of the media narratives to the results that you're seeing across the country and the changes in vote share, it continues to not really match up with the narrative. But please do let me know your thoughts on all that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.